Today's Sunshine Note is titled, The Little Things. Similarly, encourage the young men to be self-controlled. In everything, set them an example by doing what is good. In your teaching, show integrity, seriousness. Titus chapter 2, verse 6 and 7. For the past 2 years, I have worked as a resident assistant RA in the girls' dorm. When I first got the job, I saw it as more of a witnessing opportunity than a job, but that attitude did not last long. After a month or so of very little sleep, I started to see it more like work. Having to deal with people who did not listen to me or even like me was really hard, especially during my junior year. At the start of my senior year, I thought that year was going to be a lot smoother. I was a veteran RA. This was wishful thinking. If I thought that it was going to be an easier job because I was a senior, I was very wrong. My senior year was as hard, if not harder, than my junior year at the job. At the start of second semester, I really did not feel as though I was doing a good job. I had been slacking off in hall worships, and I did not really pray personally with any of my girls, so I did not think that I was helping any of them. But then came week of prayer. During the week of prayer, I continued doing my job. I helped the deans when they needed me, and I checked to make sure that all my girls were there at every meeting. After one of the meetings, I saw one of my girls leaving. She did not look like her normal, happy self, so I went over and gave her a hug. She started crying, and I just held her and let her cry. When she finally stopped, I asked if she was okay, and she said that she was and that she had just needed a hug. I really did not think much of it until Sabbath. At Sabbath school, they gave everyone a chance to share their testimony. The microphone was passed around the room as student after student shared what God had done in their lives. I was listening and really enjoying what my fellow students were saying. Then the girl I had hugged earlier in the week raised her hand. I sat up a little straighter to make sure I could hear every word. She talked about how my hug had made the difference. It showed her that there were people who cared about her. I just started crying. I could not believe that one simple hug could make such a difference for her and for me. Don't ever doubt that God can use you to change a life for Him. Similarly, encourage the young men to be self-controlled. In everything, set them an example by doing what is good. In your teaching, show integrity, seriousness. Titus chapter 2, verses 6 and 7. May God bless you today.